I decided to change up the scenery a little bit. If you guys like that, leave a comment, let me know. My wife and kids are out of town, so I have the downstairs to myself. I'm gonna play video games and watch TV, and actually I'm just gonna be working, which is why I'm bringing you guys a video on these. This is the Crocs Pollex slides. Now this is a pair that released recently on Crocs website. They did have a couple other colorways, I think on Salehe Bembury's site himself, but this is the first one that I saw available to the public. I posted them when they came available, and I copped this one right here. So if you guys cop a pair of these from my links, kudos to you guys. I always post everything on Twitter and Instagram first and foremost, so be sure to follow me over on social if you guys don't already. These things are way different in hand than I anticipated. Honestly, I was expecting something a little bit lighter, a little bit more foam feeling on feet. This is a very dense pair of slides. Honestly, kind of like in the cake world, this would be a pound cake. I would think that it would be like an angel food, like a sort of cake, but it's not. It's super dense. And there's a couple reasons why I think that this feels a little bit crazier than I anticipated. Now, I do have the regular Pollex here as well. So for those that do not know, Salehe Bembury is an artistic designer, I guess you could call him. And he has a bunch of different collaborations with New Balance. His claim to fame originally was like the chain reaction shoes, but he's been on a ton of different projects. And the Crocs Pollex clogs were something that he created with Crocs the other year. And then now we have the slide version of that shoe. And if you hear construction in the background, they're literally building a school out my window over here. It's nuts. Any which way, they look very similar in nature, but honestly, they feel very different on feet. Now, I believe both of these are a size 9. Typically, I'm a 9.5. Crocs usually fit a little bit big, so I go down a half of a size on average. Sometimes I go up a half a size, though, as in the case of these guys right here. These are the Echo slides, which I have to say are pretty incredible. A lot of people wanted to see this comparison right here, Echo slides versus Pollex, and I'll get more into that in this video, as well as I do have the Yeezy slides out here for comparison. But we'll start off here with the comparison next to these guys. So again, first things first, as soon as you get them out of the box, they're very, very dense. And something that I noticed is the foams feel very interesting. Like the foam across the top part of the shoe here feels a little bit more firm than on this foam. And I'm not sure if it's the exact same foam or not, but it feels more firm, as I said, so it's a little bit denser there. But really this outsole is where everything changes, because this entire outsole is actually like a rubberized outsole versus segments of the outsole on the Pollex clogs here, because you could see on the heel and then also in the forefoot of the clog has the extra traction. This has the entire outsole with the traction, which makes this a very durable pair comparison probably to the Pollex and regular pairs of Crocs, including the Echo slides as well, because these just have the Crocs light material on the outsole of the shoe versus this an actual rubber slide. So I think that if you're looking for something quality and something that it feels like nice in hand and stuff, I think this is a really nice option. The size 9 fits me okay. It is a little bit shorter than I would personally prefer, even though it's probably the right fit. I do like it a little bit bigger, so I wish they did have half sizes. It also does run a little bit narrow as well, so that was the other big difference. Look at the difference in the heel of the slides. The very, very narrow comparison to the Crocs clogs over here, and then super narrow comparison to the Echo. So if you have a wider foot, you need something a little bit wider on your base. The Echo slides are definitely a better option in my opinion. So the outsole is definitely different than what I was anticipating. It's also a little bit more narrow, as I mentioned, but also the inside liner and the overall feel of the Crocs on feet is different. It's a lot firmer on feet than these guys are. And I'm not sure if it's the foam density on the inside of the shoe, but the squishy factor in here is actually pretty soft. The squishy factor on here is not, though. It's actually quite a bit firmer. And I'm not 100% sure if it's because you're collapsing down on top of something that is much firmer on the bottom, but this feels a little bit more dense. And so leave a comment in the comment section if you guys know if the material builds is different on here than on the Crocs Pollex. But this is, again, just denser all around. The upper strap across here is denser, the footbed is denser, and then the outsole is all rubber on the outsole. So if you want something significant, again, these are them. It's not the softest and squishiest thing on the market. Honestly, these felt closer on feet to like a cork slide. It's definitely not a very soft feeling slide on your foot. If you're looking for soft, then the Yeezy slides definitely are the way to go. They're wider on the back as well. They're just differently aggressive looking. You can have aggressiveness all over with the weirdness here, and then also these have the, the weird ridges. But overall preference between these two, if you had to choose, I would say Yeezy slides are more comfortable. However, I don't think that this is a discredit to this slide, because it's just a different level of comfort. If you don't want something crazy soft, squishy, where it's a little bit wobbly feeling as you're going to get from those, I feel like this is a really nice option. It's definitely something that feels more secure underfoot, and overall a really nice experience. But again, completely different. Now, if you do want that soft, squishy feel, the Echo slides are absolutely incredible. These things are wider on feet. It's a dual density foam on here as well. The inside is just crazy soft and squishy. Like, these are more in line with the Easy slides with comfort if you're looking for that soft, squishy feel. Definitely a wide foot friendly. Overall, very different looking, not as sleek or anything. But the footbed in here is just insanely soft. It doesn't look like it's going to be soft. I did a review on these already, and they're really good. I compared these to the Crocs Mellow slides, which are, again, another pair that's really good as well. So I think for overall, like, comfort and soft squishiness, these are going to be the softest and squishiest from Crocs. The Mellow slides would be next, and then these would be on the lower tier. But lower tier of soft squishiness doesn't mean lower tier of quality. These things are definitely quality. And again, if you don't prefer soft squishy, then this is going to be a really nice treat for you. I think that the overall look of these slides is going to turn some people off because it's kind of sleek, but then it's also kind of aggressive with the weird wavy lines all over the outsole and then the upper across the strap there. I personally think it's kind of cool looking and very similar, again, to what you got from the Crocs Pollex, which is what we'd expect from the slides. I don't love this color. It's the only one that was available, so this is the one I ended up with. But if I had the choice, I get an all black colorway, just like these guys right here. But leave a comment in the comment section. What do you guys think about the Crocs Pollex slides? I think that it is a really cool looking slide. It, again, is a different experience on feet than I expected, and it's not a bad thing by any means. It's something that I like to be able to wear out and about. Just the overall heaviness and the fact that, again, it feels just substantial in hand versus like these, which is great, the most comfortable pair out of the two. But even though the Echo slides are actually more comfortable on feet, at least for myself, I do like what these things offer, and it's something that I could wear and just be completely content with what I'm wearing here. If you don't like that squishy feel, as I mentioned. And I do like that it's an all foam option, obviously something you can wear to the beach and so on. But hope you guys enjoyed the video. Appreciate y'all for stopping by and watching. If you guys want to buy a pair, I'll try to link them in the description. They were available for a while. I think they actually pulled them from Crocs website, as well as the Pollex. These ones were sitting even at a discount when I posted them over on Twitter and Instagram. So if you don't follow me on social, again, feel free to do so. I will also link these guys right over in the description. The one that I would personally recommend, I feel like these are pretty incredible. But appreciate y'all for stopping by and watching. Have a good rest of the day, and hopefully we'll see you guys back for some more sneaker content soon. All right, peace, guys.